done it! They have gone back to back for the second year in a row!
What is
They have won the Stanley Cup!
My name's DG, and I am joined by my lovely, beautiful co-host, Milkman. And you're watching the Loose Pucks, reporting live, just recorded, I don't know, maybe about 10, 15 minutes, and his dog decides to go fucking nuts. So now this is the third time that we are recording this episode.
I had a package I had to sign for. I'm sorry. They wouldn't stop knocking. My dog wouldn't stop freaking out. There was nothing I could have done. It kept getting worse and worse. You tried to pull through it too. I heard it going. You were like, well, I'm just going to keep going. And then it didn't stop. And
I said, oh, fuck, we're going to have to re-record. And then I hear you in the background. Yep. So, yeah, that was fun. Happy New Year to you, Milkman.
Appreciate you.
I had a great time. Thanks for coming through to the New Year's party. Do you want to elaborate?
No, that was awesome. Yeah, I love the new party, or not new party, the New Year's party at your house, at the new house, I should be saying. Looked beautiful. Got a lot more lit than I was expecting. I was expecting kind of like a chill, everyone getting together, having a few drinks, hanging out, watching a little football, watching the ball. It got lit, bro. People were dancing. We had games. It was awesome. It was fun.
Listen, anytime that DJ set comes out, you know it's going to be a party. Just like our tailgates on Sunday.
Is it a New Year's party? What is it?
Anytime DJ Daddy Dev is in the building, he's going to get litty. Bing bong.
And call me call me crazy, but there was a concussion at your party potentially?
There is. One of my good friends was, for the viewers who don't know, shout out Justin Goodlow, decided to moonwalk, right? Like in the floor in the kitchen. It's kind of slippery because people are coming in and out, spilling drinks. People are drunk, blah, 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 blah. Floor is slippery. Please don't hold me liable. I'm admitting guilt right now, though. My floor was slippery, and he moonwalked forward and fell. I've never seen anybody really fall forward while moonwalking.
Forward while going back.
I think it's because he was leaning into it, and like his feet just slip under him, and then he fell. So.
Way too much lean in there. Hopefully the bump on his head goes away pretty soon here. But
he definitely should be in concussion protocol though. Like him the next day after was just
100%.
Yeah, it literally sounded like a bowling ball hit the ground.
Jeez. Yeah, it
kind
of vibrated the ground a little bit.
So you cannot sue me. I made you sign a waiver when you came in here, so sorry.
Yes. I signed the waiver too, so everyone's good.
Everyone's good.
No, the Bolts kind of look the same. They kind of bumped their heads at the end of the game there. I thought there was a chance they were going to pull off that victory on New Year's Eve night, and unfortunately, it didn't happen.
I know it's not a lot coming from me, the person who pronounced the Lightning dead after 3 weeks, but I am #not worried. I'm really not. Every season has its little, bumps. I was just, in the beginning I was emotional, questioning, this team's grit and things like that. Boy, was I wrong, and I'm happy to be wrong, and I'm glad to wear it, right? But every point of the season, it doesn't matter what you are. Like any championship team, they're going to have some sort of oh shit moment.
We ain't going 82-0. Like
right.
That's not going to happen.
So right now I'm #not worried. You brought up a good point. We've gotten actually some points out of these losses, so it's not like we're on a 4-game no points, like or a 3-game like no point streak. Mm-hmm.
And I think I actually brought that up in one of the previous cuts that we did there.
I don't know, was it the first or second recording
I think
that we did?
One of the recordings that we did before this. In the 3 games that we were struggling a little bit, we didn't have our team, but we took points out of 2 of those 3 games. We won one of them in overtime, the first one, and then we also went to overtime again. So if you would have asked me
we have 2 regulation losses though.
We did. Well, we lost. We got shut out
Panthers,
against. So we got destroyed by the Panthers 9-3, and we got shut out by the Rangers. But
4-3.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Were both of the other games in between there? We won one, and the other one we lost in overtime.
We won Vegas, and we beat the Canadians in shootout.
Yeah. So we got points out of both those games, which is awesome. So at the end of the day, the fact that we were able to get points out of 2 of those 3 games, and still we're not just losing all of the games, it makes me feel good. The Florida game sucked, though. I mean, 9-3. fuck wants to have 9 goals scored against them? Like, that's embarrassing. It
It's
doesn't
like
matter
losing.
who your
It's like
goalie
losing
is.
like football, like 56-0. Like, that's
Oh
just
my god,
that's a shit.
Yeah,
pumping.
that's a 56-3. I mean, give them
Okay.
3 because they did score, so we'll give them a fucking field goal. But beyond that, it's embarrassing. More needs to be done. But no, at the end of the day, I'm not terrified. Like you said, hashtag not scared. I'm not that scared. I'm not that
Hashtag not
worried.
worried. Get it right.
Sorry, I was close.
Hashtag not worried.
I'm not that worried either.
To me, this season, like I'm also gonna bring it up again. I'm fucking pissed at the NHL. Like, there's no question about it. They are
Why?
absolute dummies. Why, for the life of you, would you schedule a Lightning game on a Sunday with the Buccaneers playing? Or any football on at all? I understand their scheduling and travel and things like that, but during football season, you are losing so much viewership because most of the Lightning fans are diehard Bucks fans too.
Yeah.
So what?
So obviously obviously diehard Lightning fan. I'm a huge Bolt guy too. We're born and raised Tampa area, so we're Bucks fans as well. Please let me know how much of that game, the Lightning game, did you watch once we were down 3-0, 4-0?
I didn't even watch it when it started at 12:30. I was watching football, pre-gaming for football. Actually, I was driving, so like.
That's the answer.
I watched. I
Right
just counted it up as a loss when I saw. I didn't even realize that we were playing on Sunday until I got the game start notification. I was like, "Oh fuck, we are playing today."
Oh shit!
And then I was like, "There's no reason I'm gonna watch this. I'm just gonna have to go back and watch the highlights." I'm sorry. Like I'm hosting a podcast about the Lightning, but I'm admitting that I did not watch a fucking live lick of the Rangers game, and it doesn't look like I really missed shit. I'm sorry. The Bucks play 16 games a year. The Lightning play 82. The Bucks are going to take precedent.
17 now.
17
now.
Okay, sorry. 17 games. They're going to take precedent because I can see the Lightning more. But for the love of God, NHL, please stop scheduling games on NFL Sunday. It is called NFL fucking Sunday. Not NHL Sunday, not NBA Sunday. Fucking NFL Sunday. That's
the
it.
The NFL owns Sunday. There
Sunday.
should be nothing on.
Nothing
on between 12 till the end of the day. If you want to throw maybe a morning game in, like maybe a 10 o'clocker or something like that, like.
But that won't work though.
I would hate to be the player to do that, but like for viewership, I'd watch a 10 o'clock game. Like I know I'm up at that point. I'm up at like 7, 8 o'clock. So I'll watch a 10 o'clock game. But once football starts, I only have 16, 17 weeks in a year where I can sit down, watch my team, watch Red Zone, and just enjoy football. Like times a year. Not even just like throughout times in a year. That's all we get.
Right.
So it gets devoted to that. It gets devoted to Red Zone. It gets devoted to the Bucks. It gets devoted. So unfortunately, yeah, the Lightning obviously were on the back burner. We didn't miss anything. They got shut out. Zibanejad, I think he put up a hat trick that game too. So we didn't miss anything pretty.
He's a beast.
He is a beast. And I actually doubted him. I think it was last year. He put up like 5 or 6 goals in one game. And I'm like, okay, that was a one deal situation. But obviously, I do like Zibanejad. But long story short, Sunday owns football, or football owns Sunday. There should be no hockey games on during that time. And that's just the end of the story for me.
Facts. Factual. I want to talk about how impressive of a season. I know this is not a Rangers podcast, but the Rangers are pretty fucking good this year. And it's really good. I think it's really good for hockey because I always go back to when, like the 2015 year, 2016 year, like going back and forth with them. That rivalry was so fun and so good for hockey, I believe. I respect the Rangers more than I respect the Islanders. For sure.
Undoubtedly right now. 100% right now.
I think their fans are better, even though they're both New Yorkers. I would pick a Rangers fan over an Islanders fan. It just seems like the Islanders are just like the redheaded stepchild that like, hey, look at me. Like, I'm a team too. Nobody really cares. Like the Rangers I feel like the Rangers are the biggest team in New York, hockey-wise, for hockey.
No, yeah, I agree. Rangers are definitely the biggest team. I think part of this, at least for me, is that one New York Islanders fan at the game 1 that we went to who did not stop shouting, "Let's go Islanders," the entirety of the game.
That was so annoying.
I was ready to sleep. I was actually ready to leave the game just because I wasn't having as much fun because of that one person. No. So I just don't like Islanders fan. That guy, he put the team on the back and saying, I hate them in general.
I just don't like the way they talk and the whole library situation. Like, just when the Rangers lost, like when the Rangers lost, you didn't see them talking like that. Like, we're just like some scumbag fan base. They respected us. They knew it was great battles. And I feel like we have like a good relationship with them because we always like trade. A lot of team
movement.
Yeah. We're the Tampa Bay Rangers. So, shout out to the Rangers. I know this is not a Rangers podcast, but respect. You guys are doing really well this year. Team, obviously, this is really obvious. Going through the whole COVID issues. I'm not happy that they got COVID, but I'm glad that it ran its course during. I'd rather it happen now than later on in the playoffs. So chances are they got it now. They're probably not going to get it later on. Praise, please.
Yeah.
I'm knocking on wood. But I'd rather it happen now, middle of the season when we were at the top of the NHL and we can afford to lose a couple games. So still #not worried coming from the person who pronounced them dead.
Yeah, I mean, we've not really had an entire full team for quite some time. Chernak's been out for a lot. Sergachev's been out. Vasi, obviously, the COVID situation. Out. We've had some forwards out. Kucherov's still been out. Point was out for a lot of our team has been missing, and we are still at the top of this.
It's impressive. It's impressive, and that's why I'm not mad at all, because we have every excuse to quit, not fight, whatever. Coach got COVID. Everyone is still at the top with all these people. So, and we talked about it last time, that these younger guys are getting a lot more ice time. And guess who keeps standing out because of the loose pucks blessing? Matthew Joseph. Shout out Connor. I'm going to go back and check the film. He's getting more creative. He's starting to get more comfortable. Starting to step up.
Put pucks in the net, too. It's awesome. That's something he couldn't do. First step, stay on his feet. Second step, start scoring goals. And he's starting to do both.
It's awesome. So I'm super excited. Still not worried. But I think we'll be just fine. I'm not ready to hit the panic button and be emotional like I was.
And we have to remember this. Like, Vasi, as great as he is, I genuinely believe he is the best goaltender to ever live. And that I might get some scrutiny for that. I'm okay with that. I genuinely believe he's the best one to ever live. The man didn't even see the ice or practice for like a week and a half. Like, he went from the couch where he couldn't even practice. He couldn't do anything. He had no one to practice with, from the couch where he couldn't even watch people.
Straight out of quarantine. Actually.
Yeah, I saw a quote. It was, I think it was Greg Allman asked him or something like that, someone with the Athletic or Tampa Bay Times.
No, it was Joe Smith.
It was Joe Smith. Yeah, asked him about, like, did you watch the games? And he goes, I don't even have ESPN Plus subscription, so I couldn't even watch them. This man was literally doing nothing. He was just sitting at home waiting.
Man was
watching Yellowstone or something.
Money Heist.
He's watching Netflix. He's watching Peacock or something dumb. So to expect them to just immediately go back to where they were when they were just 100% in tune, practicing, playing every day, just on top of their game is unrealistic. So I think that the loss to the Rangers when most of our team was back after being sit down for a few days and almost a week at that point is normal. It's expected. Did we want to get shut out? Obviously not. Nobody wants to get shut out. You want to get a goal in, but the pucks didn't go our way. The pucks went their way.
There's games where
it happens.
So,
like you said, exactly.
There's games that it happens like that. Can we also talk real quick about the NHL calling it a shutdown and all they did is cancel like 1 or 2 days of the season?
It was like 4 days. We're shutting down the NHL for
shutting it down. I don't get it. I understand cases are going up and but you're calling it like a shutdown. Like, don't play with my emotions. I still have not recovered from initial COVID when they said shut down and every day watching ESPN knowing damn well they had nothing to talk about. That scarred me for life. People are going to crucify me. It's like, oh, it's because of COVID and stuff like that. But sports are my life, dude. All right? So, no. I'm sorry. All right?
That was sports.
when you say shutdown and you don't know when they're coming back, like that's what my head's going to. So I'm like, what do you mean? Like another shutdown? So don't mess with my emotions, please.
No.
Recall it something else. Extended break.
Postponement.
Postponement.
Extended for the players.
Extended Christmas break. Something. Yeah. Don't call it a fucking shutdown and play with my emotions.
We ain't fucking shutting down again. We're not shutting down.
Nah. Let them boys play. If we got to play with the AHL Syracuse Crunch, let them play. I'm gonna get canceled after this episode. 1,000%. But let's let's segue into our players that stood out over this break, or over these next last 4 games, and someone that needs to step up. Go ahead.
I'm actually going to start with the step up, and I actually vouched for him about 5 minutes ago. That's Vasi. I mean, the man, he didn't play for over a week. He had COVID. He just came back in, played a game, obviously, let up multiple goals, 4 goals. He's not really the type of goaltender to let up 4 goals in a game. So Vasi needs to step up. He needs to get back into practicing, get back into his game mode, and start letting up his 1 to maximum 3 goals.
That's the meanest, most step up I've ever heard in my life.
It is. I know. And
that's so mean.
I regret it.
He's just coming off the COVID list. Like,
I know. It's unfair. It's an unfair.
It's an
step
unfair.
up.
That's the word I'm looking for.
I'm not saying that it's warranted. I'm not saying that it is needed. Okay. But at the end of the day, I mean, we got shut out 4-0, and he's been sitting on the couch for a week and a half. So I think it's time for him to get back into the game, get back into practicing. I would love to see a shutout from him tomorrow night, or that would be tonight when this is airing. And that would really get it back on track. How about you? Go ahead first. Who needs to step up?
I would just say collectively, just the whole team. You need to get back into your groove. I'm not, like I said, hashtag not worried. I'm a hashtag not worried guy. So the whole team, you need to get back into your groove. Break's over. You have no Winter Olympics. This is it. You got the All-Star break coming up. I guess there is another break, but the All-Star break. But you need to step up collectively as a team. These are just team losses. I'm not going to sit here and blame just one person. I'm going to go first on the player that stepped up.
Oh, I think you're going to take mine too.
Yes, I am, because I knew you're going to fucking take my shit. I'm going to go back with Braden Point. Looked really fucking good. Look really fucking good in this first game back. I know you, Milkman. Now I got you on the ropes. Now you feel what I feel, and now you're scrambling and you're looking back. Oh, this sucks, doesn't it? I'm talking a lot to give you more time, but you don't do that for me. You just keep going. But I'm gonna say Braden Point. He looked absolutely phenomenal, ridiculous. First game back. How does that even happen? This man is not even human. He's not human. How do you come back from an injury like that and just light up the scoreboard? Dude was unreal. No, I don't need to say anything else. That's it.
It's stupid.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you took mine. My mind was going to be Braden Point. I mean, he obviously stepped on the ice and made an immediate impact. Every time he's on the ice, he makes an immediate impact, both on the defense and the offensive side.
But after injury, just sliding back in there like it's nothing?
Oh, my God. Just right in. Like it's nothing. It's stupid. I genuinely thought he was going to get a hat trick in that game a few games ago. But it happens. My guy who stepped up, and I mean, he's stepped up the entire year, and I'm almost going to do this to spite you a little bit just because you think we should trade him, and that's Steven Stamkos. The guy's a fucking stud.
I've never said trade Stamkos.
You don't appreciate him the way that he deserves to be appreciated. He is the captain of this team. He scores goals when we need it. He steps up as a leader. And I don't think you respect it the way that you need to. So for taking my player that has stepped up, I'm going to throw you under the bus a little bit and say Steven Stamkos is the man who stepped up. Yeah, Braden Point. Is he wearing a letter? No, he's not wearing. Steven Stamkos wears the C. He knows what it takes to win another Stanley Cup, and he's going to get his team to do it. So it's Steven fucking Stamkos.
So that was your shoot the puck and the player who stepped up all in one.
All of it. All of it.
No shoot the puck segment today. We already got it.
You can have this. You can have the shoot the puck segment. That was I got it all off on my chest.
Golly, tell me how you really feel, man. Now you know. Now you know how I feel. I'm left scrambling, not trying to look like a jackass to copy you, and just so we agree all the fucking time. But
nope.
I mean, now you know how I feel. It's stressful, right?
I know.
You don't
I
like
get it.
that. That
No,
sucks.
it wasn't fun, but it's all right. I threw under the
Sucks.
bus, so I'm happy about it.
Wow. Listen, I own my mistakes. I'm a man that talks a lot of shit. And when I'm wrong, man. I have no problem saying, hey, I was wrong. And people can sit there and laugh or whatever. I own up to it. All right? I'm honest. Let's do a week look ahead. We have the Blue
I still
Jackets.
need you to shoot the puck before we're done.
No. That's at the very end. That's at the very end.
Okay.
If you pay attention to the show
works.
structure,
Forgot how the show
it's been a
works.
while.
Yeah, okay.
I understand. I got it, man. Trust me. I got it. All right. So we got the Blue Jackets coming up tomorrow, 7 p.m., which will be the show's dropping today, or the show's dropping Tuesday, so it'll be today for you guys. Go Bolts. Flames come to us. Blake Coleman probably gets his ring, so that's cool. Thursday, and then the Bruins, the fucking stinking Bruins, come to town Saturday, January 8th. Predictions. I think it's a 2-1 week. I think we drop one of them. I don't know which one. I think it's 2-1.
I like that, actually. I think 2-1's good.
I think we bounce back against the Blue
couple.
Jackets, but I could see us dropping one against the Flames or the Bruins.
I was going to say, I see us losing. Funny enough, I see us losing to Calgary. I think we're going to lose to Calgary. I think we're going to beat Columbus tomorrow. If we lose, that's a problem. And granted, everyone's still coming back, but I think they've gotten back into the groove. They got into the game over the weekend on Sunday that they should never have played because that's football Sunday. And they've gotten time to practice today. They're going to be back tomorrow. So I do think that tomorrow is going to be better with Columbus. Calgary, they've been pretty good this year. So I think I'll let us lose to Calgary. A 2-1 week. I agree with that, actually. I like it.
As long as we just beat the Bruins. It's just so fun.
No, that's huge. That's my number one is beating Boston because fuck those guys.
I hate that team. I absolutely hate that team. More than I hate the Islanders. Not even a question.
Undoubtedly. They're my number one most hated hockey team is Boston.
They are my football equivalent to how I feel about the New Orleans Saints. And everybody who knows me knows how much I hate that scumbag organization.
I mean, only 3 words come to your mind every single time you think of the Saints.
Fuck the Saints.
That's it. Literally, that's all I hear.
Fuck the Saints. I don't care if they beat us and we never beat them again. Fuck the Saints. Doesn't mean I can't change how I feel. Fuck the Saints. Fuck the Bruins. I feel the same exact way in a hockey way.
I feel that.
Fuck the Bruins. So as long as we go 2-1, I'll be a happy camper. If we go 1-2, I'm still not going to freak out. # not worried. We got a lot of people coming back. And just saw this. Cooch is moving closer to day to day. So fuck everyone who said we were going to do that LTIR shit again. We still were number 1 without Cooch. Fuck how you feel. We're not cheaters. You're just salty. And if it was your team, you would defend it till the death of you, and you would take that stupid ass opinion that you have that we cheated when it's in the rule book. It's in the rule book.
We voted against. We literally years ago voted against this rule, saying Chicago beat us because of this. Let's get rid of it. Everyone said, "Shut the fuck up! You guys are annoying," and we're like, "Okay."
Then we do it, and now we're cheaters. So
and now we're the cheaters. Well, we tried to literally eliminate this rule, this ability. No. Okay. And it's not like we planned on Kucherov to get hurt. We didn't plan on anyone getting hurt.
Yes, we did. According to those people, we did. You plan on your best player getting hurt.
He tore that ligament on purpose at that day to come back.
The doctor loosened it up for him so he could tear it.
Yep. Just how it works.
I don't know. I'm really excited, though. That gives us a lot of time to figure out the power play and get them back into it. Instantly, it's going to make the power play better. But start getting that chem, and hopefully, just for the love of God, like just a healthy team. This has been just brutal for the Bucks and for the Lightning. But even in a hockey sense, this has just been a brutal season with everyone getting hurt. Thank God it hasn't been like super, super bad injuries besides Kucherov's, which wasn't too terrible because he's already almost back. So, for fuck's sake, like, can we catch a break? I just want a healthy team. We haven't had a healthy team since it wasn't even the first night. We weren't even healthy. Someone was hurt.
I know it's been painful. It's been annoying, but I want everyone to take a step back and think for a second. And I just want everyone to enjoy this time, because at the end of the day, football is going to be over pretty soon. We're in the heart of the hockey season, enjoying it. This time is going to be over soon. We're really, all there's going to be is hockey on, which is great. I love hockey. And then baseball. So this is a great time of the year. We have playoffs starting with football. We have the heart of the hockey season going on. We have the basketball season going on. I mean, baseball, that's in lockout, so we'll see how that works this year.
Yeah. I don't know what's
but no, at the end of the day, I think everyone should just sit back, and if I were to do a little bit of a shoot the puck, just everyone to just enjoy the time right now. It's the new year. Everyone enjoy a happy new year. Everyone enjoy the sports going on. We got a lot of bowl games. We got a lot of football. We got playoffs coming. Heart of the hockey season. Just be happy. Enjoy it. Love life.
I love it. All right. Before we close out, I'm going to do my, I don't know why I keep saying start. I'm going to end with my shoot the puck segment. Kyle already got, Milkman already got this out when he went off on me. So here's mine.
I was fiending. There was no stopping me.
Shout out to all of the AHL guys, taxi squad guys, too many to name, that have literally stepped up in a big way. We might be on a 3-game skid because of all the COVID and stuff, but what a wild time to be playing sports. And like, it can't be easy to just go out there, play hockey, and still get some points out of it. So whether you're a goaltender, forward, defenseman, I know it's been a wild ride. You've been literally traveling place to place with the team, by yourself, to get down here, all that, like, just crazy scenarios. Like, I'm not even gonna be mean, like, shoot the puck today. Like, just shout out to you guys. You guys are appreciated. Mm-hmm. There's too many, like, there's literally too many to name because we've had to, like, have these because our outbreak, and you know, it's just an insane way. It's kind of sucks that, like, that's your first NHL, you know, start or playing time, but at least you fucking made it. Like, you could tell your kids, like, hey, I fucking made it. You know, like. Who gives a fuck? In the last
2 to 3 weeks, how many teams have had those where the guy comes out and does that first lap by himself? Because it's
a lot. A fucking lot.
It's happening almost every game. Like, genuinely, it's happening almost every single game that someone is making their NHL debut.
Yeah.
Which is crazy, and it's unfortunate that this is happening, but it's also kind of nice because there's a lot of people that may not have made it, or maybe they would have had to work their ass off and maybe made it 2, 3, 4, 5 years down the road, that are getting a glimpse of it right now, that are getting that skate, being able to play in NHL arenas, and be able to get the recognition that they've been working their entire life for.
I love it. That's going to do it for us. Appreciate you guys tuning in. I promise we will be on schedule now that the holidays are over. A show every week. Got some good guests coming up in 2022. I will be staying awake
for all of them too. I will not fall asleep.
Please. We got good guests coming in 2022 as well. So big things for us over here at the Loose Pucks Podcast. As always, go Bolts.
Cheers.